Hello everyone and welcome to the follow-up session from our Symposium workshop from last Friday. Apologies for not being able to get through it all. It was a very ambitious task trying to work through the whole thing in about 35 minutes. We didn't get there, however, hopefully you'll be able to have a look at this and see how the process is done in terms of putting the video, the footage that we captured, together in post-production. So here we go. Now what we have over here is all our resources that we're going to be using to put this together. So if I just click on this one here, and there's our anchor sitting in front of the green screen, about to read the news to the masses out there listening. As you can see up the top here, I'm working in Final Cut Pro, which is an Apple-based program. I did give you a couple of other options that you can use. So in that handout that I gave you, so feel free to have a look through those. And Final Cut Pro is not necessarily the answer that you need, but it is one option. So anyway, we've got this video in. What we need to do is just click to play it. Yep, it's working okay.
Coming to you live from our...
Okay, so just turn the audio up so you can hear that. No worries at all. So what we do is drag that down into our timeline. And as you can see here, V5, V4, V3, V2 and V1, they're my video tracks. I've also actually got something in there which I'll just get rid of for now. Don't need that yet. I'm just going to drag that down there to video track number 4. So what I'll do is I double click that in there. I go up here to the effects tab, video filters, and go down to key and chroma key, because the filter that I want to add onto this video is the chroma key filter. Now the chroma key filter gets rid of all this green around the back there, so it gives me the ability to put something else underneath it, such as the news set, which you will see very shortly. So what I want to do is click on this eyedropper tool, and this is the same across most programs that you use. You'll need to select the part of the green that you want to get rid of. Now, what you'll notice is there's some light sections of the green and some dark sections of the green. So what you pretty much want to do is get somewhere in the middle of the two. So I'm going to click on that area there. So just take a bit of a stab at it, see how it goes. I'll just open these channels up a little bit so it starts to let out a little bit more of that green. And if we just keep an eye on what's happening over there. Oh, there we go there, that's what I'm after. There's still a little bit of green shadowing around the hair here, so I just want to try and get rid of that as best as I can. It's just a little bit of trial and error here until I do find that perfect balance where I'm not getting rid of too much stuff that I don't want to get rid of. There we go. And if I just drag my playhead across, that's a pretty good key there. Now, when we talk about the free programs that you can use, such as Wax 2.0, the major difference you'll find between a program like that, which is free, and a program that you pay a little bit of money for, such as Premiere or Final Cut or one of these programs, is with the very creased backdrop that you saw before, a free program might not key that out as well. It might have trouble deciphering between the dark spots and the light spots. You'll certainly get the idea of what's supposed to happen, but it's not going to do it as well as what one of these programs has done here, where everything's black, and that's exactly how I want it to look. So if I just scan across that there, it's done. Alright, what I now need to do is put something underneath that, something to go behind our anchor here. And so I'm going to look for the network newsroom. Just click on the resources. This is the desk that I might use. I could use either that one, or I could use that one. I've got a whole bunch of others that I could use, but these will do for this particular example. And I'm going to drag that in and pop it underneath our anchor. Now when I put my playhead above, there we go, there we have her sitting in the newsroom. However, she doesn't quite look right, so we need to address that issue. We'll just move that there. I'm going to click on my video track there, so it puts a wireframe around the outside of her there. I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to resize her a little bit so she's in proportion with the size of the newsroom, perhaps just a little bit smaller. And that's about the right size there, just sitting roughly in the middle. and I'll just give her a little bit of rotation just like that. Okay, now obviously something's not quite right about it. I'm just going to click back on that. Something's not quite right. What we need to do is get her sitting behind that desk there. So what I do is go to the desk, click on the desk, and what I can do is drag that desk in. Now that desk is going to want to sit on top of her. So I need to put that on top of the video track. And when I've just put my playhead above, there we go there. The desk is now in front and she's sitting behind that news desk exactly where she should be. I'll just extend that out so they're all the same length. And that's probably exactly what I want. I can then actually go and click on her and just push her maybe up a little bit. So I don't necessarily want to do that because I've got the desk in. So I probably just want to pop that down there. Bells going in the background. It's morning tea. The soldier that I am, I'll keep working through. Alright, I'm just going to double click on the track and put it into the preview here. And I'm going to go to the motion tab and go to crop. And what I'm going to do is just crop the left off, because all that information out there I don't actually need. Unless she's going to be getting up and walking around or waving her arms around, which she doesn't do that. I'll just crop the left and the right off. And the bottom off too, so it just gets rid of that desk. There we go. And now what I'll do is just click and drag it down like so. Perfect. Alright, let's just play that through and see how it looks.
Welcome everyone to Lights of
Hopefully
the
you can hear that.
East News. This is Jennifer Kennedy coming to you live from our site in Federation Square. Today has been a day of celebration as teachers accept the new Catholic Schools Agreement with enthusiasm. Angela has all the details. Are you there, Angela?
Lovely. In the wrong occupation, I would have thought. Okay, now what I can also do is I can put a video behind this screen here, or a picture or a video. I'll probably just grab a picture and pop that behind the screen. So that might be a school logo, or it could be anything really. It could be whatever the newsreader's talking about. So what I'll just do is I'll go and grab a video resource and I'll pop that behind that screen so we get a little bit more effect into our news set. I've just found a little graphic which we all love, the Catholic Education Office logo. So what I want to do is drag that down here onto my video track. Just put it here under track 2, like so. Alright, let me just drag my playhead along. I can actually just see it. It's put it in the middle. But what I need to do is click on it. I need to drag it here so it sits underneath and resize a little bit. Drag it up. Resize a fraction more. There we go. It's sitting quite nicely on my news desk, and I'll just drag that out so it extends all the way to the end of the news report. And now we have a little bit more of a realistic set. You can also put pictures under these too at the front here. I'm not going to do that for now. Okay, so I'll just play that through.
Welcome to Lights of the East News. This is Jennifer Kennedy coming to you live from our site in Federation Square.
Alright, there we go. Okay, one other thing that I will show you what to do is we can add in a transition, an introduction. So what I'm just going to do is go to my video resources, just here, and I've got a whole bunch of resources that I managed to find on the net. I'll grab this one here, which is a nice little movie of a globe spinning around like a, insert that in, like a newsroom sort of does. And when I just drag back to the start here and hit play, there we go there. It looks like a bit of a news set. Just notice how that's in widescreen, 16 by 9, 16 to 9. This is in actually 4 to 3. So what I might just do is just stretch that out so it does take up the full screen. There we go there. This looks a little bit more realistic. Okay, that's done, and I'm also going to add in a little audio track. Okay. Yeah, I like that one, number 10. Okay, and I'll drag that in onto my audio track, which is down the bottom here. Make sure it finishes in line there. Just got to render that out so it plays. Render for playback. Done. And when I play that, it's a little bit choppy the way it's moving around there. It just needs a render, but once that's done, it'll play through.
Welcome everyone to Lights of the East News. This is Jennifer Kennedy coming to you live from our site in Federation Square. Today has been a day of celebration as teachers accept the new Catholic schools agreement with enthusiasm. Angela has all the details. Are you there, Angela?
Okay, so there we have it there. We've put in a little intro, and I can actually put some text on top, which I'll go away and do before I show you the finished product. I'll send you a link to see all this all put together. I'll go away and do the rest of it, and I'll give you a link that you can click on. You'll probably go to YouTube, it's where I'll put it, and you'll be able to see the whole thing play through as one news report. So thanks for watching. I hope you have got something out of it. Please feel free to get in contact with me if you need any help or advice, or you want to implement something into your school, some sort of green screen setup. I've got plenty of information that I'm happy to share with people. So yeah, thank you, and have a great day.